You know, I've said this before and I will say it again. Donald Trump is exceptionally good at conning people. He is very good at talking to people, to be honest with you. He's a master manipulator. But when it comes to being smart, like actual intelligence, I don't think Donald Trump has any. I have said for years that I think personally Donald Trump is very stupid. And to bolster my claim that Donald Trump is very stupid, let me tell you about this. Over the weekend, we had, formerly renowned pollster Ann Seltzer, who announced that, hey, I'm not going to be doing polls anymore. I'm going to be seeking other endeavors. I'm done with polling. And we all know her last poll before the election said that Harris was going to win Iowa and, of course, the entire presidential race. And not even close. Not even close to being close. So she was way wrong, just like every other pollster out there. And so she is hanging up her hat. Although she says she had already planned on retiring. It was something that was known. She's not retiring because of what happened. But I'm sure that didn't, hurt her decision. Either way, Trump is furious. Oh no, Seltzer, you're not getting off that easy. He wants you prosecuted for election fraud, for getting the polls wrong. Here's what Donald Trump put on Truth Social. A totally fake poll that caused great distrust and uncertainty at a very critical time. She knew exactly what she was doing. Thank you to the great people of Iowa for giving me such a record-breaking vote despite possible election fraud by Ann Seltzer and the now discredited newspaper for which she works. An investigation is fully called for. Okay. Let's go ahead and just say this because maybe it needs to be said. Maybe people don't know this, so I'll say it. Getting something wrong is not election fraud. I don't even know how you made that leap to calling this election fraud. Maybe if you had called it election interference, I guess you could make an argument for that, but the argument would actually be not against you, it would be for you. Here's the thing. All of the polls were telling us that Vice President Kamala Harris was going to run away with this. And of course, Seltzer's polls told us the same thing. And so Donald Trump is saying, well, that's election fraud. Election interference, I guess, is probably what he meant. But the only people that would have interfered with would have been Harris supporters, right? It lulls them into this false sense of security thinking, oh, okay, well, if she's running away with it, maybe I don't have to vote. Maybe it's not that urgent. Maybe I don't have to take this seriously. She's already got it. Everybody else, y'all go vote. I'm going to stay at home. And we do know that we had lower turnout. So if she interfered or if any of these pollsters are guilty of election interference, it wasn't to help Kamala Harris. Technically, it hurt her and it helped you. But you are too stupid to understand that. You're also clearly too stupid to know that you can't investigate somebody for that. That's not a thing. They have freedom of the press. I mean, they have freedom just as a human being. You can't just investigate people because you feel like investigating them. But he will. And these people will have to pay for lawyers. And they will eventually not be prosecuted because there's nothing to prosecute them for. But they're still going to go through hell because that's the point. Trump knows he's not going to prosecute any of these people. But he does know he can make the next few years of their lives a living hell. And he fully intends to do so, even though none of them deserve it. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.